Well, good morning and welcome back. Today, we have to ask ourselves, are we going bankrupt yet, or are we going to be printing some tendies today? I don't know, but I did read the Financial Times this morning. The Financial Times did say, obviously, these numbers came out about, 40 minutes ago at this point? I was sleeping during that time, okay? But anyway, it here now says the U.S. economy created 379,000 jobs in February, which is twice the gain of pace that we saw in January. Unemployment rate edging down to 6.2%. This is good news for the economy. How the market reacts is going to be interesting. We'll see. I expect today will be very volatile. All right, let's go ahead and jump on over and see what's going on in the pre-market. So, pre-market, we have Norwegian Cruise Lines. Oh, there we go. Just want to make sure. Give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me okay. I've lost myself. I don't know why. Oh, well, as long as you can still hear me, I'm sure it's fine. I'm assuming you can still hear me. So, look at this Norwegian Cruise Lines. I want to see if there's a news catalyst here on why, on why Norwegian Cruise Lines would be down like this. We'll pull them up in the Bloomberg terminal here as well. But I will check here really quick. USA, okay. Yeah, here, Norwegian Cruise Line share slide on equity raise. Okay, so this is not uncommon. This is actually kind of something you would expect to happen. So as money flows from tech into these recovery stocks, the stock value gets pumped up, and then you get the cruise lines and the companies going, wait a minute, why don't we take advantage of this? Why don't we raise some money and pay off some of our debt? Very, very common. There we go. Oh, man, that sounds so weird. Okay, there. Oh, sorry. That's where we're seeing this 8.6% sell-off here. I would expect a lot more of these recovery companies to do this, by the way. Carnival Cruise Line should do this. Dave & Buster's should do this. Honestly, they should all do this. Virgin Galactic down 4.29%. Wow, it's at $29. Man, this thing shot up to like $64. That's crazy cheap. You got Northern Genesis kind of bouncing around, being down negative 3% and 0. Gamestop down about 3%, behaving within our box as usual. Open Door was down like 10% in after hours yesterday, and it is doing substantially better right now. It's only down 2.4%. That's honestly the beautiful thing about after hours from the day before, is like we see after hours, so we're like, oh my gosh, there's so much pain, but it's not really real until the next day comes around. And a lot of those big games are actually, those big losses are actually falling. In fact, if you watched my video yesterday on when will the market crisis end, when will this crash end, I had Webull up and everything was like negative 5 to 6%. It was crazy. But right now we got Norwegian, Virgin, NGA, and Open Door. This actually isn't that horrible. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, perfect. Sorry, the headphones are driving me nuts. Okay, I fixed them. So then look at this. We actually have green. We have Dropbox, Xpay green, Walmart green. Let's sort by gainers. BNGO. Whoa, BNGO was selling off in the after hours yesterday. In fact, I saw a lot of people dumping BNGO yesterday. And I'm like, why would you sell BNGO at like such cheap prices? But anyway, a lot of people were dumping this yesterday. QuantumScape, 6.3% on the up. Purple rebounding after a 32% sell-off. Faraday Solutions, 5%. Clover, 5%. Naked, EXPI, 4s. Now we're in the 4%. Shift, Blinked, Arcturus here. We'll see if that run continues over at Rocket. We'll have to look at the volume on this chart here. But today's Friday. You never know. Yeah, we are kind of moving up, at least in the pre-market. It's certainly too early to tell with certainty what the day is going to be like. But this is certainly better than opening up down 5 or 6%, like the aftermarket yesterday implied. Matterport back a little bit here. Enphase, Cannabis, lots of grain. I would say most of the market today, when we get this market opening bell within the next minute here, we should probably see a chart that's somewhere around 90% green, which is really good. Obviously, for making us feel a little bit better after these crazy almost 3 weeks of pain that we've had here. More like 2.5 weeks. But anyway, let's see here. Norwegian Cruise Line really leading the fall right now, followed by Virgin Galactic. I have to see if there's any kind of news at Virgin Galactic as well. But let's go ahead and listen in for the bell. Chamath sold his personal stake in Virgin Galactic for $213 million at the bottom of the market, potentially. Dude, why? Unless he sold earlier. It's possible he sold earlier. I don't think he actually sold right now. This could have been from a month ago. All right, let's go listen to the bell.
Back over to you.
Yeah, guys, let's get to that opening bell. Final one of the week, obviously coming after 4 days of losses. And as Jim said earlier, some remarkable price action in the latter half of yesterday's session, Jim. You know, if it's not rates that you're hand-wringing about, it could be oil, which, Jim, this morning is near 66. Gasoline futures yesterday, highest since July of 19.
Look at that green.
The impact of oil on retailers after Tanger came off of that intraday high?
Yeah, well, look, there isn't everything.
Wow. Oh, and we needed some music after that, you know, like they do in the after hours or the close when we have some music after that. Didn't really get that today, although maybe they don't do that at the open. Anyway, that was pretty dang green. Let's look really quickly at Chamath here. When did he sell? My guess is he did not sell here at the bottom. Let's see here. Average price of $34 this week. Wow, no, he did it this week. What a paper hander. Wow, and that came out today. At $34 he did this. And let's see here. Virgin Galactic. Okay, let's pull up the yeah, and that's leading to now a sell-off down to 29. Wow. I want to see the chart. $213 million. Let's go to, for example, the day chart here on Virgin. Ouch. So he sold right here at $34. Wow. Yeah, he definitely sold into this sort of crash here. Okay, take it public and bail. Jeez. Okay. All right, what do we got going on here? So we got GameStop. Let's see where the volume is today. Where are we going to get some volume today? So we got a spike at GME, volatile, couple candlesticks here. We'll see if we can recover. We are negative at the moment by about 2%. We've got Open Door is still down about 5%, but not as bad as what we had earlier. This is actually going slightly red. Yes, it is. Palantir at 24 going red on the open here. So we got a few things going red on the open. FRX going red on the open. Carnival probably going to go red on the open, honestly, because they're expecting the same thing to happen with Norwegian Cruise Line. Oh man. Okay, come on, man. Somebody's going to think this is a paid ad. Your courses are so amazing and way too cheap. It works wonders. It makes everything so simple. Can you just like our new channel? Oh, well, thank you for that shout out. Check it out. Oh, I appreciate that, Mark. And good luck on your new channel. I think that's awesome. Happy to check it out. Okay, so Norwegian Cruise Lines, 9%. So a little bit more of a sell-off here. Virgin stable. A little bit of these red candlesticks happening here at Carnival. I wonder how the greens are behaving today. Roku hasn't sold off that terribly much. Peloton 103. Okay, let's look at the greens. Okay, so Gap. Wow. Gap having a run here. Yeah, Gap's coming out of the gate very, very strong. Okay, so Gap up about 10% right now. Let's move this over. There we go. That'll make this a little easier so we don't have to keep going back and forth. So here we go. CLII up 5%. Clove Health, 5%. BNGL, Lyft, Purple, Hydro Farm. Hydro Farm's had a nice sell-off. I mean, if we go back on Hydro, we are down right now to somewhere around December levels, which honestly for a potential marijuana play is not too shabby. And I should say potential. It's like a partial marijuana play because the hydroponics and the soil and that. Arcturus, Gore, so Matterport. Let's go to the minute here. So we had this red candle right at open, potentially going to go green here or more green. Macy's coming up. Bitcoin up 4%, going to about 49K. QuantumScape's falling on the open. Faraday Solutions falling on the open. So still, market's still not certain that we want to go green here. The market is not convinced. Pretty low volume on Fisker, so I don't think we're going to see a Fisker run. Chase is the one, Gap feels like it's the one that might run today. Let's look at volume from yesterday. So if I go, we're on the 1 minute chart here. Let's grab volume from yesterday morning. Obviously, when you have pretty severe pain days, volume tends to be higher. But we want to just get a baseline. It seems like often around 10,000 shares. Sometimes we get a spike to 40,000 shares. But yeah, a lot of these, I'm looking at some scrolling fast here, very commonly around 10 to 30,000. I'd probably say an average share trade here is like actually 10K, 10 to 15K max is the average share trade here at Gap. Okay, let's go back to where we are. So Gap right now, wow, Gap has a ton of volume. So Gap's probably 10 to 20x the volume right now. However, it's also softening on the open here. So we'll see. We got a red candle. CLII, on the other hand, this one's moving a little bit. You're not paying that much of a premium for some of these SPACs right now. So in my opinion, when you look at some of these SPACs and you're like, oh, wow, they're pretty close to $10, you're not paying that much more than the pipe people are. That's one of the reasons FRX was so juicy yesterday. It was like $11 or $10.90 or something like that. I don't exactly remember what it was. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's grab this last price too. Cleans that up a little bit. Okay, so Property Solutions. See, Property Solutions also. It's only like, what is that? 20% above the SPAC price, essentially. Cheap. Yeah, Hydrofarm, Ford's actually going green here. Okay, so where's our like Tesla and NIO? Let's figure this out. Fubu's dropping off again a little bit here. Zom, Carnival. Oh, here goes. So CCIV is actually red candlesticking here. We'll have to keep an eye on this one. So red candlesticking on CCIV. We've got Palantir, Lemonade, a little bit of red over here. Tesla. That's interesting. So Tesla in the aftermarket yesterday, this thing was at $600. Like at 5 p.m., Tesla just sat at $600, which is crazy. Oh, there we go. Okay, trying to read the comments here. All right. Yeah, definitely. Here come the red candlesticks. It's almost like we need to have like that song, the Charge of the Valkyrie or something like that, except it's red candlesticks. Like that could be a meme. Yeah, the chariots or whatever. Anyway, so let's see. EBIX down 2%. I mean, look, I'll take 2%, but we are red candlesticking right now, so we might be revisiting a little bit of what we've been seeing yesterday. I mean, Square hitting new lows here. Square breaks 200. I don't know. That's going to start getting very juicy. Win 130. It's interesting how it's both recovery selling off today and some of these other tech names. Etsy is nicely under 200. Let's see here. Twitter's 65. Yeah, we're not seeing. I mean, we are seeing green. The indices are green, but we're not really seeing any kind of. We're certainly not seeing any kind of euphoria. I think this is just turning into a mixed market here. And let's see. We're getting red candles everywhere now. Uber's red candling. I guess not everywhere. Let's see. Salesforce. No, Salesforce is not. Gap did a little bit. CLII also. Purple also. Okay. With Steel Dynamics being one that's not, but okay, Salesforce. Otherwise, we're seeing a lot of, even in the green, lots of red coming out of the green as well. So this is why these are just such tough times to, for example, day trade. Look at Canoe. Oh my God. $11.60 on Canoe. Jeez, man, that thing has always sat around 15. That's dirt cheap over SPAC price. Now that merger has already happened. So, I mean, in theory, it could easily go under 10. Usually with the SPACs, you get sort of that $10, it generally doesn't go under $10, but after it SPACs, it can. And Canoe has SPACed. Wow, $11. Norwegian accelerating its losses here. We got a little bit more of a red candlestick here. Let's pull up the 10-year, by the way. Let's put up bond yields at the same time and see what's going on. Let's also listen for a sec to Brian Deese here, National Director or Director of the National Economic Council. He is doing what Larry Kudlow is doing now.
Have closed permanently. Many of them are facing real challenges. So what we want to do is we want to provide a bridge. And as you say, the PPP program really does provide a bridge. We're targeting those resources at the smallest firms, typically those with less than 20 employees that are disproportionately negatively hit. But we also want to start to provide some growth capital. So one of the things in this rescue plan is a small business opportunity fund would work with states to provide growth capital to companies so they can start to take advantage of parts of the economy where they're seeing that growth and actually build as well. So this is about both a bridge, but also how we start to help those smallest.
Okay. All right. You and your bridge. Let's take a look at this. This is the 10-year right now. The 10-year right now is actually spiking, which part of me is thinking this might be a reason for the madness right now, a reason for the season, which is why we're seeing these red candlesticks. Let's see. So this was yesterday. Well, just for comparison, this was last week over here. This was Tuesday. This was Thursday. Pain. When we had this drop, this was right here was Monday, which was way lower, and that's why we saw that big green day Monday. But then we started seeing this increase again, especially after Jerome Powell was talking yesterday. Jerome Powell really caused this spike right here, and now we're going up even more. We are almost at 1.6, and I think that is potentially why we're seeing lots of red coming back right now. Let's go back to the sticks because, yeah, red is unfortunately coming back. Look at this. Lemonade, $91. Churchill down 4%. We are getting a little bit of a bounce here. BlackBerry, 3.5%. Square, 210. Also going straight down here. Tesla's at 600. Oh my gosh, Tesla hit 596 for a moment. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is crazy. We got to watch this. That's pretty, that's like, oh, that's so cheap. So, NEO, 37.85. Yep, we're getting our red candles coming back. The red candles are coming back. Giddy up. Wow. Okay, so Gap is, Gap can't do anything. No, what'd the volume go to? And the volume's still strong. It's like 8x right now, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's good volume either. Okay, we are getting some green candlesticks over here. PSAC costs. GameStop, look at that. GameStop went from down 3% to all of a sudden running. Let's see where the boxes are. Okay, we're in the middle of this box. I mean, this could be a nice run right here. It's also very interesting that GameStop seems to be the market's hedge these days. I don't know how long it can perform as the market's hedge, but we shall see. So United States oil, it's pretty sticky to move today. It shouldn't be that. There we go. Shouldn't be that difficult. All right. So Wells Fargo, Canoe. It's almost like we're seeing the green evaporate before our eyes. There you go. Salesforce was doing okay. All of a sudden, red. Canoe did bounce over here about 9 minutes into the open, so about 4 minutes ago. Let's see what's going on with the losers here again. No bounce. No bounce on Fubu. No bounce on ChargePoint. No bounce on Norwegian. Open door. We'll see. Snowflake. Wow, 235. No, there's no bounce here. It's just, it literally opened up and it's going straight down. Churchill has a little bit of a bounce. Let's draw a line here. So let's go with the 23.15 here. Palantir is solidly under 24 and also declining. If anybody wants to get in on Nikola, here you go, $15. I'm mostly kidding there. I know some people like Nikola. But yeah. So, okay, Neo bounced. So this is bizarre. So we're getting sort of a 944-ish bounce here. Tesla's bouncing as well. Look at that. We hit 596, and now all of a sudden we're getting a bounce. This is very weird. About a bounce right there at 600. Yeah, we're also seeing that at Square. Wow, this is just bizarre. Fisker, Tesla, all of these guys. Pinterest, they're all doing it. They're all behaving the same, with the exception of Costco. Let's see here. Is the 10-year moving again? No, it's still up there. Same thing. It's where it was, 1.59. Very weird. Weird market. Okay. Here's that marijuana play. Gap, 7.88%. At Gap still. Kind of giving that up a little bit. Purple, GameStop. GameStop's pushing. Trying to, at least. A little bit of a red here. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around exactly what's happening here, because are we getting a bounce or are we not? Canoe bounced like 8 minutes ago, but everything else is very messy right now. I think the market is tenuous. It's kind of like, what are we doing today? What is it going to be? Is it going to be green or is it going to be red? So I don't blame the market, because it's very difficult to see what's going on today. Norwegian continues to free fall. Carnival, where is it? There it is. Carnival also continuing to free fall. Again, you're seeing Norwegian, as soon as one of the cruise lines goes, oh yeah, we're selling stock to raise money to pay off debt, the assumption is the others will do that as well. NGA bouncing here. So car company losses kind of bouncing there at that 939 to 941 range. See, but it's going right back down at Square. Look at that. Total fake out. Goes up, straight back down. Churchill Capital. Churchill's trying to maintain that bounce. Neo and Tesla, on the other hand, well, they're actually also trying to maintain that bounce. That's crazy. We hit 596. Pinterest also bouncing here. Weird. Bizarro market. Very, very bizarro. Let's listen in for a second and see if we got anything going on over here.
The traders should just trade and stop whining.
Got it. You know, Larry, you shouldn't be shy about taking some credit for the economic policies which have created the current boom. That's not like you, Larry Kudlow. You shouldn't be shy. And I expect some taking of credit when I watch you this afternoon at 4 p.m. and again at 7 p.m. on the Fox Business Network. Always a pleasure, Larry. Come back soon.
Larry's regularly been anti more stimulus. He's regularly been for let's wait and see. So I don't know. I kind of think that's an interesting comment there, Mr. Lou Varney. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we're a commercial over at CNBC. Yep. Instacart doing a direct listing. Let's see that.
Flying unicorns are warming up to this idea of going direct instead. So direct listings are not IPOs. You don't raise any new cash for the companies. It's more an opportunity to get out and sell out for early investors and early employees. Not just Instacart, Coinbase, largest crypto exchange in the world, also looking at a direct listing. Now, the hot IPOs last year, they saw one-day debuts that were soaring over 36%, highest since the dot-com bubble. But the only people that benefit are the Wall Street funds who have these established relationships with the brokers and the book runners, and then they get to flip that stock around in 24 hours for just easy gains in less than 24 hours, right? And so I think people are learning from the lessons of Airbnb and DoorDash. Stewie?
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so maybe a potential direct listing on Instacart. Just what we need. More opportunities to invest. Not really. We got a lot. Anyway, Norwegian continuing its losses here. Open Door, going back to what we saw in the pre-market yesterday. The painful levels of the pre-market. Lemonade, straight down. Hyliion. Wow, Hyliion is at $12. Jeez, that is pretty cheap too. Churchill Capital, we're red candlesticking again. Let's see if we break this pseudo support line that we just happened. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that happened a lot faster than I expected it to. Okay, that is also not good for the vehicle manufacturers. We see Fisker trending down. We've got NIO now trending down as well. We are now hitting the day's lows. That means Tesla's probably hitting the day's lows. Yep, there you go. If you wanted to buy Tesla with a 5 in the front, welcome to a 5 in the front. Folks, we are continuing to sell off. I don't know what just happened. Bonds are same. I'm going to go to the one-day chart here. Oh, wow. Look at the one-day chart. It spiked to like 1.62. It's pretty high. And I mean, personally, I think it's all overblown that we're like trading off what this stupid bond yield is doing. But wow, Tesla just hit 590. We just literally destroyed any kind of that bounce. That was such a fake out. And now here we go back to plummeting. All right. Well, just went from Tendies to BK. Norwegian is accelerating. Norwegian has really been the canary in the coal mine here because it kind of told us like, no, I'm not bouncing. Remember here at like 939 to 941 where we were seeing the bounce of the other companies? Norwegian's like, yeah, no thanks. No thanks. Virgin Galactic continuing its sell-off. It doesn't help that Chamath sold out at all. And look at this. Now people are dumping Open Door, potentially thinking, my guess, I'm speculating here, but Chamath took Open Door public. He could take his Tendies and leave. Would not shock me to see Chamath exit that. It wouldn't shock me at all. It does feel a little bit like an abandoned ship, though, I have to say. Look at this laser. You've got a LiDAR play here. Luminar. This was so hot for a period of time. Let's zoom on this thing on the day's interval, and let's see how hot this thing got. This thing got up to, look at that, for a period of time, got up to 4780 for like a day. Okay, I guess it wasn't hot that long. Sat in the 30s. Although, it is having a nice sell-off right now. All right, what else? Wow. Yeah, the market is literally turning on our eyes. Stop it. This bar should not be that hard to move. There we go. If you want a bar that is very difficult to move, make sure to sign up for Webull. Deposit $100, and you'll get 2 free stocks, and then you too can experience a very difficult bar to move. But actually move. Oh, look. Yeah. Okay. That wasn't that bad. There we go. Oh, collapse. There we go. Then we have more room. Okay, perfect. Now it's working. Darn. Trying to demonstrate pain here. Yeah, Luminar's just going into the toilet today. And so is Norwegian. And look, folks, it's accelerating. The decline is accelerating. The candlesticks are getting worse. Let's take it off the average candlesticks just for a moment here. Let's go to the normal candlesticks just for a sec. Yeah. It's getting big and fat right here. All right. Virgin Galactic, same thing. Open Door, same thing. Carnival, same thing. There's no safe haven. Okay, Churchill is at least fighting. At least it's fighting around this line that we drew, rather than going straight down. BFT at 1282. Wow. Where was keep moving so fast? It's crazy. Churchill Capital, fuel sells down. Churchill Capital has now broken fully below. Square is literally about to break 200. This is crazy. Here we go. We are right back to more red. Neo, CRISPR down to 109. I wonder how that compares to what we've seen at CRISPR. Let's go back. So we are somewhere around November pricing for CRISPR. I think, honestly, a lot of portfolios are just getting dialed back to November, which kind of sucks if you've only been investing since November, but just don't look at your portfolio. You want to walk. Workhorse. Wow, Workhorse at 1368. Yikes. Who has the ticker symbol, by the way, for the VIX that's actually updated? I got to write that down. But if somebody can post that, that'd be great. It was like U something. Somebody had it yesterday. I got to add that to watch list. But yeah, here we go. Oh, thank you. UVXY. Fast. UVXY. There we go. I wonder if we could get this on the Bloomberg too. But anyway, let's see here. So this at least, let's try to get a little bit of a relative level here. So pre-market, we were volatile yesterday. This was around, I feel like, no, Jerome spoke. This was like an hour and a half after Jerome spoke. But this is right here. This was the VIX yesterday, the volatility index. Right here is when Jerome Powell was speaking. About 20 minutes into his conversation, crash, crash, crash. Is kind of what we got. We got that volatility index going straight up. Interesting. Okay, so the level here, yesterday we peaked around 1035. How about last week? Because I don't know this tracker. So I'm just trying to get my bearings here. So this went to 1070 last week. 1026. It's really when this breaks 10. It seems like that's when we have some more pain. Yeah, 1015 here. Okay, so breaking 10, at least recently. Obviously, I'm not going to go back to like March. I can go back to September. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, we're super low relative to even these other dates here. Wow, look at this spike that okay, that's March. March was insane. That's right. I'm on the day here. So where's September? This was January 28th, went up to about 14. October, but the problem with this is we've been on this declining chart since March. So it's hard to look at those relative levels from previously. We almost just have to look at our recent relative levels. And that's when it's been breaking over 10. We've been seeing more pain in the market. And we're trending right up to 10 right now. You could take a look at this. See, we're going to 975 now. And we're really just staircasing up on the ProShares VIX, which is a little bit of a sign that we're going to have some pain or more pain here in the stock sector. Okay, so wow, Sen's down 13%. Okay, let's go to all. Whoa, Norwegian 14%. Wow, it actually is trying to bounce. That's crazy. After a 14% decline, Norwegian's trying to bounce. Oh my gosh, EXPI is at $41. These numbers just get, again, it's so cheap. Neo, $36 straight down. Oh my gosh, Tesla's at 580.81 is a low that it just hit. Wow. The cheap keeps getting cheaper. Enphase, 141. My goodness. Gore's holding 1250. That's kind of where we bought it yesterday. Yeah, this is not seeing any retreat right now. This is seeing an acceleration of declines here. That's what we're seeing. Bond yield at about 1.58888. So tiny little bit down. All right. Let's see. ChargePoint accelerating losses over Norwegian right now. Open Door literally went from -2% in the morning to now -10%. Here we go. We got a bounce. Let's see if this is going to be replicated at some of the others. So what do we got here? Potential bounce at 10, right at 10 o'clock. Let's see if that ends up. I mean, it's almost impossible to call a bottom these days because in the day, we keep like laddering down a bit. But this could be, who knows? It could always be another fake out like what we had over here. Wow. But seriously, that is so juicy. I kind of want to buy some, thinking about it. Churchill Capital, 7%. Well below our bottom line here. Redfin's going to break 60 here. We're on pace to break into the 50s. ARC down another 4%. Pinterest down 4%. ARC G down 3.5%. ARC F down 3.21%. Woo! Etsy 194. What's interesting though about Etsy is we've seen 194 not that recently, or I'm sorry, not too far away. Recently we have seen 194 outside of this madness in the market. So I don't think that's as impressive. It's one of the reasons I haven't really been jumping on that. Let's see here. Tesla needed. ITP, I don't know what that is. Maybe I should buy a bond. Every time I buy, things drop. I could save us all. Oh, priceless. Okay, so let's see. Tesla. How are we behaving right now? Barely. It can barely stay above this line right now. Very tentative. The bond yield is plummeting right now, though. Okay, we got a red candle coming again. We got red coming back again. Jeez. This is just what we're seeing intraday, sort of decline here, going to 1.57 on the 10-year. Sometimes the 5-year is more responsive, or the stock market is more responsive to the 5-year. And we are also coming off highs for the day. The stock market usually likes this to be under 3/4, so under 0.75. Okay, let's look again at that UVXY. Okay, we're declining. So we didn't hit 10, but we're still seeing plenty of pain in the market. Tesla's really struggling to stay above. Oh, there we go. 590 now. Open door breaking right through that potential bounce. Nothing's holding right now is one of the issues. Same thing at Churchill. We'll see if that has an attempted bounce here. Neo. So far, this is pretty red. The market opened up very, very green. But everything kind of U-turned there. Whoa! Fulgent was up like crazy. This was up like 30%. Oh, sorry. Fulgent was up like 30%. And all of a sudden, Fulgent is now only up 10%. Whoa. GameStop almost got to our top line here. But GameStop is a stock that respects the box. They respect the box. No, I don't recommend United Wholesale. I do not, unfortunately. Norwegian Cruise Lines. Okay, Norwegian bounced. So Norwegian had its bounce at 957.58. Open Door is not bouncing. Open Door is about to be our biggest loser as it continues to sell off, possibly due to the Chamath exit from Virgin. Lemonade has broken $90 a share. Lemonade starts becoming interesting to me under 80, by the way. as potential. Churchill's bouncing. Jeez. Yesterday we hit 21. We didn't hit 21 today or get into the 21s. Tesla struggling at that line right there. Wow. Definitely a lot of interestingness here. Pain. Oh yeah, how's IPOE doing? That's actually a good question because we'll see the Chamath behavior. Not as bad as an open door. But then again, that also hasn't actually merged yet. Could be more insulated. Woo! Okay. What do we got? So in the middle, we got Twitter, Tattooed Chef, Upwork, United Airlines selling off, Airbnb at 173, Delta, Fastly. Airbnb is still, from its IPO day, it's definitely still up a lot. Let's compare. IPO, wasn't that like 140 something? IPO day was, here we go, closed at 149. That's it. Okay, then we closed at 143. Went down to 125. Went up to 167. Yeah, so at 170, we're still well above IPO pricing at Airbnb. There we go. Open Door is officially the loser of the day. We are at negative 14%. And no sign of stopping right now at some of these. ChargePoint. Those are options. Let's see. Microvision. Northern Genesis has bounced. They took the 10 a.m. bounce. Okay. So here's another EXPI, also about the 10 a.m. bounce. I don't think we really have seen that consistently, though, at NIO and Tesla. It's very red. No, we are trying to have the 10 a.m. bounce as well at Tesla. So we'll see if this ends up being the bottom. 959-ish as a bottom. Redfin. We've got bonds trending down. 5-year trending down. I'm going to go back to the 10-year here for a moment. Big trend down right now on the 10. Here you go. So this is where we opened. You see the little dotted line kind of like right, no, under this. I can't get to it. Oh, right. Dotted line, there we go. Dotted line's kind of like right there. That's our open. And we're about to break through that at 1.56, which is going to be good for the market, or should be good for the market, because that seems to be the big catalyst right now. And I think that's why we're seeing this bounce off these lows here. Yeah, so this could be, if you wanted to buy Tesla under 5, now would be the time to do it. All right, I'm going to do it. Let's see. I'm so concentrated on Tesla, but it is my highest conviction stock. So, Tesla, buy. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm buying 84 shares right now of Tesla. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. 84 shares. One sec. Tesla. Remember, I send all my buy-sell alerts to course members. So that way, if I buy or sell outside, obviously, of our open here live stream, I post those. Okay, this went through at 594. All right. Now I am rooting for a bounce. Take a look. Just so you could actually see that I did it. Because I know there's sometimes skepticism. There we go. Tesla order. There we go. Nice. All right. All right. I am hoping that was the bounce. I'm very hopeful. Okay, of course. At the same time, we get a tiny little uptick in the 10-year bond. It's tiny, but it's there. And the market is seemingly trading off that, this kind of behavior. So we'll see. Obviously, we hit some pretty highs today, some new highs here at 1.62. So we shall see. Yes, I pinned the comment with the coupon code. By the way, the coupon code is expiring. I have it expiring on the Ides of March. So the coupon code for the Stocks and Psychology Money Group, it is actually the same coupon code for all of the programs. That expires on what's it called? The Ides of March is March 15th. Anyway, so let's see. Did I just buy at and now we're going to turn red? I mean, that's not uncommon on my longs. It seems like on my longs that happens. On my trades, I buy and it goes to the moon sometimes. So Gap, 8%. Bitcoin's almost up $2,000. Nice. Bitcoin, but still shy of that 49,000. Now we were at like 52 yesterday, so we're still down. Seems like the market is trying to bounce though. Let's see. Even United Wholesale, or sorry, not United Wholesale, USO, United States Oil, bounced at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock was a bounce territory. Gamestop bounced at 10. Google bounced at 10. Everything's bouncing at 10. Let's listen into this for a moment.
Making its way through Congress. I think as we go out further this year, hopes for more stimulus, additional infrastructure bills, things of that nature that require bipartisan support are probably going to be a heavier lift because we're looking at this stimulus that's making its way right now, passing on party lines. So I don't know that there's a lot of goodwill forming in order to pass bipartisan bills down the road. I do think taxes are something that are noticeably absent from the conversation. We do expect taxes on personal, corporate, and capital gains to likely be higher at some point in the first half of the Biden administration. And that is...
All right. We don't care about taxes right now. The market's crashing in our face. Oh, I had to turn on my air filter. I feel like I'm getting allergies. I don't understand why. I'm in the same room every day.
100 times sales?
Yeah, well, there is extreme.
Do not make fun of the sales at Tesla.
Tesla is just one example of that, I think. You're down 4.5%. All right.
Yeah.
Now, we've got an impressive jobs report this morning. What is it?
All right. Let's get back to the chart here. Okay, so what's happening? What is happening? Let's figure this out. Norwegian Cruise Lines had a bounce, but now it's falling again. Take a look at this crazy market. Hopefully that air filter is not too loud. Can you hear that air filter? I hope you can't. Yeah, you might be able to. Oh well. You'll have to suffer with it for a moment. So it looks like we've got a little bit of red coming back. It seems like I perfectly timed the little bit of the U-turn there, which is classic. So we've got Norwegian Cruise Line now falling again after bouncing. Oh, man. Come on, you stupid chart. Just go over. Weeble. There we go. All right. Charge point, 13%. Lemonade. Yeah, see, look, we're red candlesticking in. Another false bottom. Well, there you go. Neo, red candlesticking again. Tesla's going to be back into the 580s at this point. Yep, look at that. There goes $8 a share. Oops. Well, what are you going to do? Buy more. Okay. Phenomenal. More discounts. Just what I need. You know, it feels like it's Black Friday, and I'm walking around with credit cards, and I'm like, well, that one's maxed. Well, that one's maxed. Well, that one's maxed. Oh, I still got a little bit of life left on this one. Let's spend some more money over here. I'm sure Tesla's at a bottom. Buy. Boop. It's horrible. Yeah. So, if I buy a long position, usually just wait like 5 minutes and then you get better pricing. So what else here? Gap and Purple are actually holding up. They're holding up. National Beverage. Yeah, okay. USO, AT&T, Lyft, Berkshire, Salesforce, NASDAQ. NASDAQ, yeah, you turning a bit here. What time? Yeah, okay. NASDAQ followed the others, which makes sense. It's about 2 minutes late on the U-turn. Because the U-turn really started at 10:09. Yeah, the NASDAQ was about 2 minutes behind on that. Yeah, Google U-turning too. It's over. Another false bottom. What jerks. How dare you? Can we not respect a bottom? Apparently not. Neo at $36. Oh my gosh. It's getting ridiculous now. Where's Tesla? Tesla, 584. Oh, juicy. Fully broke under our little line there. It's no respect today. Still at 1250 for Matterport. It's kind of this bobbing that we're seeing here. Weird. Yeah. Okay, tiny little. See, it's just this. It's literally just it ticked up a little bit. Sell the stocks. So bizarre. I feel like that connection is going to break. At some point, that connection is going to go away, and we're not going to care anymore about the bond yield going down. I feel like maybe there's just a lot of trader action looking at that, a bond yield, and that's going to go away, that connection. We'll just deem it priced in or whatever. Yeah, Bitcoin also selling off a little bit. What? This thing is actually making the room cold now. Hold on a second. Lower that. Oh, man. Woo! That made it really cold. It's like it circulates the cold air even more, or it's just blowing it at me. I don't know. Gotta get them allergens out with the air purifier, which you could also check out by going to metkevin.com/air or metkevin.com/purify. It's the same thing. It just depends which one you want to type in. All right. So let's see. Norwegian. Yeah, Norwegian's just going straight down again. It's literally the market's just worsening before our eyes. Look at Open Door. Down. Yay! Just kidding. Oh, just kidding. Oh, just kidding. Oh, just kidding. That's horrible. I mean, this could be down 20% in a few minutes if it keeps going down this path. Microvision slides 11%. Yikes. NGA is down to 14. Oh, man. Churchill's at 10% today, basically. Whoa, $22. Neo, 36. Oh, it's so low. It's crazy. Fisker is going to be under 20 here soon. Also crazy. Did Square ever go under 200? Oh, almost. Look at that. It bounced at 202. Woo! Close the door before all the money gets out of Open Door. NNDM. See what we got over here. Man, this is a rough ride. Let's also pull up the Bloomberg terminal here. So we are Nano Dimension. We're at $7. So let's go. We'll pull up the terminal. Let's see maybe what Fox we can comment on over at Fox. Nothing, just ads. Okay, I'll pull it up in a moment then. Let's see. Getting my little login. Oh, here we go. Let's see what he's saying while I log in.
With the NASDAQ gain of over 100, now we're down 70. The Dow Industrials were up just about 5 points. That was a few moments ago. Now it's up 139. I mean, it's all over the place this morning. Volatility is the name of the game. That being the case, look at the biggest losers on the NASDAQ. We've got a list for you. Headed by American Airlines, for heaven's sake, down at 5%. Look at Tesla, down 5%.
It is weird that it's kind of like moving with the recovery stocks here.
There's some serious movers to the downside there on the NASDAQ. And there's this. President Biden is sending senior officials to the border. This comes as
it always goes to Paul. It's like, I feel like this is a political channel dressed up as a business channel. It's like, oh, look at the biggest losers. Back to the border. It's kind of like what they were doing yesterday. Oh, look at the Dow. Back to masking. Oh, yeah. All right, Bloomberg's pulling up. We can at least look at the top news here and see what the suits are reading. Okay, well. What do we got? Open Door. Oh, look. Open Door's bouncing. Ha. We've seen that before. Fool me once. Oh, Churchill has bounced. Fool me once. What is it? Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. So where's Tesla? Oh, Tesla's bouncing. But we're on to you. We're okay. Well, let's see. Bloomberg's up here. So let's see what the top news is today over here. Exit. Get out of my way. We got top news to research. Top. Yes, when I wrote in top, did I mean top? Yes, that is literally what I meant. U.S. growth surges past estimates on jobs. Unemployment dips to 6.2. I thought it was 6.3. Pretty sure the Financial Times reported 6.3. Not that it really matters. Oh, no, I was wrong. It is 6.2. Okay. But I do want to correct when I'm wrong, so I just did. Stocks fluctuate with treasury yields near 1.6. Yeah. Goldman made $200 million off the deep freeze, at least on paper. It's a deep freeze. Does anybody know what the deep freeze is? Traders are poised for significant profits from the freeze. Oh, wow. From Texas. From the physical sale of power and natural gas. From financial hedges after spot prices surged. Wow. Treasury yields jolted to a fresh one-year high. Tech stocks lose $1.6 trillion in worst week since September. That's actually a good comparison because September we had a lot of pain. It started after Tesla, what was it? Tesla split, and then Tesla ran like crazy, went to 525. Then Tesla raised, I think it was a few billion, like $5 billion. And it was almost like popping the needle or popping the bubble with the needle. And everything sold off for like 3 weeks straight, which remember, February 19th is when this started. And that was a Friday. So, and Feb was a shorter month. So if we look at Feb 19th was 2 weeks ago today. You know, sometimes these things last 6 weeks. Personally, I don't think it's going to last 6 weeks. But it depends on some of the short-term catalysts that we get. NASDAQ 100 is wrapping up for a third week of declines. Shaved off $1.6 trillion in market value from high-flying technology stocks. Okay, we know that. And none of this is particularly new. Companies including Okta and DocuSign were among the top falling stocks, accumulating over 20% declines in the past 3 weeks. Okay, I do want to look at DocuSign. DocuSign under 200 gets more exciting to me. Oh my God, it's right at 200. That's interesting. I swear I did not know it was there. Twitter, it was literally $200. That is scary. Okay. Twitter, if Twitter goes under 60, I get a little more excited. Twitter in the 40s is especially juicy. Twitter in the 40s gets juicy. Tesla is about to hit new lows. Why? It's crazy. Oh man, this bar. Come on. I can grab it. There we go. I know what I'm doing. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, DocuSign is officially. Wow. Enphase broke 140. 140. It's a bargain. Oh, it's so cheap. It's all so cheap. Churchill's at 22. Tesla's about to break 580. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. Bouncing off 580. 583 right now. Social Capital, IPOE, is selling off at about 6% down, possibly following the sell-off at Virgin Galactic and Open Door after Chamath bails out of Virgin Galactic. We have Etsy at, 186. Broke 190. Ooh, Pinterest solidly under 70. It's so juicy. So juicy. Twitter 64. JP Morgan. I wouldn't touch JP Morgan at 150. That's nuts. That's very high still, in my opinion, for JPM. Let's see here. GameStop. Ooh, GameStop's running towards our top line. And it's of the top box, too. Look at that. We are very well respecting the box right here. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, we're about to break. Oh, snap. Oh, this is the first break that we've seen in a while on the top box at GameStop. That's exciting. If we can get a full clean break over here at GameStop, woo! That could create some green. AT&T, Lyft, Cost, Facebook, Salesforce, all green slightly. I mean, barely green. But really, it's Norwegian Cruise Lines. Yeah, not hitting the new lows that we had, but it's definitely in pain. Nothing though, like Open Door. Open Door is just getting crashed. Nah, that doesn't really work. Crashed. Chamath crashed. That's what's happening here. Oh my gosh. Chamath sells out a Virgin. What's next? Sell everything, Chamath. He's bailing. He's jumping ship. He's a paper hander. Why would you sell so low, Chamath? I don't know. It confuses me. I will look back, and I think I will always think to myself, what? Why? Why'd you do that to Virgin so low? Anyway. Palantir. Look at this. Fat sell-off at Palantir. We are now under $23. In fact, we're about to be under $22. This is so nuts. It's just literally blood everywhere. Gores is about to go to $11. You gotta be kidding me. I am so out of freaking money. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Things are cheaper today than they were yesterday. By a few bucks from the depths of yesterday, except for Tesla, because Tesla hit its lows at like 603 really during trading. Woo. Okay. All right, I gotta make my coffee. I haven't done that yet. Okay. Tesla's trying to come back to the box. Save me. Save me, says Tesla. Tesla says, I hit 579 and I don't like it there. I'm coming back to the box. Come back to the box, son. Get back in. We'll pull you aboard the raft. All right. Let's see what CNBC has to say. CNBC has to say, I don't know what she's saying. Let's see.
When a SPAC managed by banker Michael Klein finally announced a very much anticipated tie-up with electric vehicle maker Lucid Motors, the market really disliked the terms of that deal. The stock crashed thereafter. Perhaps a warning signal to other SPAC investors. Still awaiting.
That had nothing to do with other SPACs. Where do you get this content from? That had nothing. The valuation change had zero to do with the other SPACs.
In the area. But there's also an interesting dynamic for these names when they fall below $10. And I'm talking those that have either announced the deal and obviously not de-SPACed or
we already talked about that like 20 minutes ago. Are you all listening to the Meet Kevin show? And now you're going to regurgitate that? If you are, thank you. I appreciate you. We literally talked about that. That's too funny. Okay, so, woo! I don't even know what I want to look at first. I mean, I guess we could go look at the 10-year again. Let's see here. 10-year. Let's see what you're doing. Yes, she is correct that there could be a change of terms, but for like SPAC mergers that have already announced, like the way she said that was kind of implying that, because look, it's all under the headline of SPAC slide. So it's kind of like, oh, maybe what happened at Churchill was a warning sign for everything sliding. I think she's painting this a little more broadly. Maybe listen to it for a second.
Market that we've been seeing in the last few weeks, David.
Yeah, and we'll continue to follow it closely with your help. Thank you.
Okay, they're summarizing. Doesn't matter. So what do we got here? This is the 10. Let's go back. Let's go to 3 days here. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're okay. We've got a little bit of a decline again here. I gotta zoom into the day though. Hold on. There we go. Oh, good. Good. We are below the open now, which is good. That is good. Okay. Press F. F is such a classic gamer move. I love that. Oh man. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. GameStop. Oh, see it? Respecting the box. Always respect the box. Open door 19.21. Wow. Almost I told you this was going to 19 or 20% down. Like the trend is not your friend. Or yeah, I mean today it's definitely not your friend on open door. Oh my god, $35. This is $10 below my number for Neo, where I like to buy it. I mean, this is bargain basement shopping. I mean, this is crazy. Gores at $12 even. CCIV 22222. Docu. What's Docu? Yep, DocuSign now under 200. That's nice at these prices. 581. Woo! I like these numbers. Wow. Pinterest $64. The problem is we're literally continuing a downtrend right now. It's not stopping. It keeps going down. Purple, USO, AT&T, NASDAQ, Lyft, BYD, Facebook. I mean, these guys are doing okay. Pfizer. Okay, what else here? Dropbox, not really moving. GM, Sprout, Apple. See, Apple, I mean, if we look at Apple over the context of really the last 3 weeks, let's go to, where were we? The 19th. See, if we go to the 19th, Apple was at 129. It's at like 120-ish right now, 119. It hasn't moved that crazy much. What, 9% or something like that? Okay. All right, let's sort by the losers again here. There it is. Open Door has officially smashed through a 20% loss today. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Yeah, it's a super sale. This is like Black Friday happened, and now it's like Cyber Monday, even though it's Friday, I know. But it's kind of like they got a new sale for us, and it's even better than the first sale. See, back in the old school days, they used to do like 40% off on Black Friday, 25% off on Cyber Monday. It's like you'd get the bottom, and then it's like, oh, you missed the bottom, sorry, but you can use the Cyber Monday coupon, and it's just not as good. But now it's kind of like society's like, here's 40% off on Black Friday, here's 80% off on Cyber Monday. So it's like you're incentivized to wait. Apple stock split was at 110. Yeah. What was that, like 440 then, huh? That's interesting. GameStop. Oh, GameStop's about to have its first clean break above the box. That's exciting. Look at this. First clean break above the box is coming. Let's listen in, or let's check the top news over here really quick. Bonds still volatile. Let's go to top. Let's see if there's any more top news. Okay, stocks fluctuate. Yes, we know. Partial extension. Oh, Fed may opt for partial extension of leverage ratio. Interesting. Partial. There's an increased chance that the Federal Reserve extends exemptions from a key regulatory rule for another year in some modified form. Oh, this is what Bank of America is assuming. So in other words, they have no idea. You're just guessing. Okay. Well, if they do that, that'll be a catalyst for the market. A good one. A first full break is about to close at GameStop above the box for the first time in a bit. Usually it ends up falling right back in, so we'll see what happens. We have our first full break, so good trend there on GameStop, whereas Open Door is continuing its mad dash to zero, basically. It's literally continuing. I have not seen a sell-off like this in a while. I mean, this is just straight down on Lemonade. It is straight down right now. Then again, there is Neo. Oh, we must be hitting the stop losses now. Look at those red candles. Now we're getting some juice. Oh, yeah. Give me the juice. Wow. Oh, whoa. Tesla's at 572. There goes $20 a share on my buy. Whatever. That's crazy. Woo! How fun. Not really. This is not stopping today. It's like where's the button? Like, why is it that the suits don't stop the market from falling with like let's just turn the stock market off for a few days, you know? Oh no. The suits like it. It's crazy. Microvision goes to 20% down. All of a sudden it got massive sell volume. Oh, I could go back to sleep. Wake me up in a few days. Wow. Oh man, $33 on Neo right now. EXPI at 40. Oh, it's also cheap. It's all so cheap, and it keeps getting cheaper. Where's Tesla? Let's track Tesla for a sec. Revenge because of GameStop, right? 571. Wow. Wow, wee, wah. New low. Bouncing. We've seen that before. Yeah. All right. Let's listen to this for a sec.
Is that a situation that can be repaired by year end?
I don't think it's going to be fully repaired. I think we're going to be making a lot of progress in the remainder of 2021.
Okay. Let's listen. Let's see if Fox has anything to say. By the way, make sure to get 38% off with the coupon code below to get those private live streams where we get to do Q&A every day the market is open. And, of course, the lectures. Okay. Wow. Cool. That little green candlestick we briefly saw at Tesla just turned red. Open door sitting at 22%. Neo 14% now. Wow. That's a big Neo sell-off right here. Palantir could be dropping under 20. Oh my God. Wow. Churchill, 2150. My gosh. Enphase, 9%. 136. Tesla, 578. Pinterest, 6.57. A little bit of a bounce. We have seen this before. 1037 bounce here. Let's see if anything else is doing the 1037 bounce. Neo is trying to. Lemonade's trying to at $82. Nano Dimension trying to. Okay. Vroom doesn't even know what's happening. It's just going down. Tesla. Wow. Okay, let's pull. Let's see top news. Do we have anything here? Surge in cyclical stocks is just getting started, they say. Cyclical stocks have more room to run as key outperformers in the S&P 500. This winning status now is partly coming at the expense of tech, but it could be sustained as the reflation rally gives more sectors a chance to shine. It's sort of us getting back out there and spending again. Breakout in cyclicals over tech can perhaps be better seen by comparing the equal weights. All right. Here's their chart. Equal weight. Equity tech. Here we go. Oh, I got to figure out how to put these charts together. This is cool. Financials and tech. Financials. Yeah. Financials, industrials, and energy. Stealing from the tech. Stealing. They're taking away from tech. They're taking away from Tesla. They're robbing us. Today is worse. It's all getting worse. It's worsening, I say. Jeez. I gotta get some coffee on this. This is intense. Sends down 1/4. And by 1/4, I don't mean 1/4%. I wish I did. It's literally down 1/4. Jeez, man. Lemonade, 13%. Nano Dimensions, 12%. Neo bouncing a little bit. Little bit of bounce at, hold on, where was it? Yep, the 1037 bounce. Is that going to be the bottom? We have, we still can't find it at Tesla. Tesla still doesn't know what the heck it's doing. Tesla's at 578. There we go. Make that a little more clear. Jeez. Pinterest, 64. Etsy, 183. Oh, it's also cheap. All the ARK funds down 5 to 6%. Woo! Yup, that's pretty much what it feels like right now. Yeah. All right, let's listen into this just for a moment. Let's see what they have to say. I'm going to pull up Bloomberg TV too.
Balanced again. On inflation, I would say, yes, we're likely to see a large increase over the next few months. We're currently at 1.5. We'll get to almost.
But then it'll go down.
But that's driven by pretty short-term factors. We're lapping the big declines of last spring, and we're also getting some more idiosyncratic movements in healthcare inflation. So over the balance of the year, I think that's actually going to probably come down. And by the end of the year, I think we'll be closer to 2% again. And then for 2022, we might actually get some unwind of some of these special factors. So there's quite a lot of noise in the inflation statistics, but over the next few months, the path is upward from here.
Right. Markets definitely trying to brace for.
Here we go, folks. Your number one hedge in today's market. GameStop breaking out of our box for, wow, that's a very nice breakout of our box over here. Very, very nice. GameStop is now up to 151. We are at, it's so cool. GameStop is the world's hedge right now. So GameStop is up 12% in a sea of red. GameStop is up 12%. Wow, it is up. It is doing very well. I like the GameStop, but I don't like the anything else. It's so nuts right now. All right, let's get through this ad and we'll play Bloomberg TV too. We'll see what they got to say. I don't really see the news having much to say right now, though. Let's see what's the Varn's got to say. Oh, wherever that is. Is that Florida? I want to go there. Yeah, it is.
Also a big moneymaker. And after
look how beautiful it looks there right now.
Pent up demand, young people are coming back to the beaches.
Man, I love the Florida beaches. The water's actually warm, unlike California. Man, warm water. All right. Okay, going back to beautiful pictures of sticks. Wow, GameStop. Yay. Neo. Can't find its bottom. Continued pain. Tesla. Also can't find its bottom, by the way. Going straight down, too. I would say it's time to go on a vacation, but the problem is with how much stocks are falling, we don't have money to go on a vacation. So even if we wanted to go on a vacation to get away from stocks, we can't. Because, when Northern Genesis hits $13.80, it's a bad day. Oh, my God. Lemonade, 13%. Ay. Palantir, 21.5. Not at the bottom today. But, oh, yeah. Well, Churchill's at the bottom. Churchill just hit a new bottom. Man. All right. When is this ad going to end? Oh, I think it forces you to watch it. Like, you have to keep the tab open. It knows that you've tabbed. There's no way. We could trick this. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to take you with us. Oh, I can't. Well, fine then. I'll take... Oh, okay, that's fine. I do want to look at these sticks here. But I also... All right. Now you're just being annoying. Oh, we're in the same spot. Okay, there we go. So we'll just put you right here in the corner. There we go. You can play your ad over there. Enjoy the corner. In the meantime, I will enjoy losing money. Oh, man. Your boy Kevin just lost lots of money. Yes, precisely. Okay, let's see what Varney has to say for a moment, and then we'll look at the sticks.
So yes, let's check in on the stock market. And Americans apparently are buying more clothing once again. So Gap is getting a boost today because they want to look good going back to work in person and back to school. And we know that Gap is recovering and forecasting recovery in apparel sales. Now,
we'll understand what the other one is up to.
It's a commercial.
Sales than what Wall Street had forecast. Still, though, you had a huge jump in bacon demand, up by 45% in the quarter. That was interesting. More shopping online as well, almost doubling. And let's get back to the correction for the Nasdaq that we're seeing, down 10% from recent peaks. But then take a look at these bear markets for a lot of these big tech names. You know, Apple's down again today. Nvidia selling off sharply once again.
I wish I had 31% off coupons for Tesla all the time.
For 23% so far. Tesla, wouldn't you say, Stu, is probably the biggest loser right now? I think we're closing in on almost 40% down for Tesla from its $900 peaks.
Thank you.
Yeah, last time we checked, we had Tesla way under $600 a share.
580,
it was down 6%. That was moments ago. So you're right. I think as of now, you've got Tesla down close to 40% down from its recent highs, $900.
Yet sales of bacon are going up at Costco because daddy's got to bring home bacon from somewhere. Maybe not the stock market, but Costco. That could be an ad.
This one's for you. Chipotle. Remember that story that it just popped up on my printer, on my teleprompter here?
Yeah.
Chipotle getting into the makeup business with guacamole.
Yeah.
This one is for you, Susan Lee.
I know you loved your lip gloss, so it might be for you.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. I'm just going to tab away from that one and pretend I did not just hear about Chipotle avocado makeup or guacamole makeup. I'll pretend that. All right, we are recovering. The pain is well, it's still here, but it's potentially softening, is it? I don't know. We've seen so many bounces here. It's been ridiculous. It's been so ugly, disgustingly ugly. But it's a perfect time to go shopping. We should go do a little bit of that. Where's Tesla? I mean, this is by no means a potential bottom. Yeah, we just have to mouse it up. Exactly. Shout out to LDJ 2016 in the course. Just have to mouse it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. I haven't started my mousing process yet. Yeah, that's it. Oh my gosh, Pinterest just plummeting here. We are at 755 or 7.6 down right now. No sign of this really slowing right now, which is crazy. Let's look at the 10-year. What's causing it? Certainly the volatility in the 10-year is not helping. Okay, let's go to the 1 day. The 10-year Treasury trying to get back down under that 1.5. We're at 1.55. Wow. This is something else. Okay. Well, let's see here. Weeble says, survey says lemonade is down 12.45%, bouncing a little bit. Open door bouncing a little bit, but potentially turning red again. A little bit of a bounce over at Churchill, but we've seen this before. It's literally been all day. We get a little bit of a bounce, and then we get the plummet. Let's see what the juiciest stocks are out of all of them. Let's do that right now. So we'll just do, what we'll do is we'll cheat. This is very, very lazy, what I'm about to show you, but it's fun to do. All right. So let's go to finance.google.com and let's compare losers. Hey, let's compare. Okay. So let's compare Tesla and Palantir. So Palantir has actually sold off more than Tesla. Down about 11. Well, that's today. Let's go to the last 6 months. No, let's go to 1 month. There we go. Palantir has outperformed Tesla in terms of being the biggest loser. Fascinating. But this is going to be a way for us to see potentially which are the most discounted. See, Etsy, I don't think is anywhere close to these losses. Etsy, over the same period of time, I mean, 20% is still something over a month. But it's not into the 30s like Tesla and Palantir over the last month. Let's do, what's another one we want to compare to? Neo. Neo's down the most. Wow, 38%. Biggest fat discount there on Neo. So Neo's getting more discounted than Tesla is right now. Ugh. What's another one? Let's compare. I don't know, something like Google. Open Door. Google's done okay. Open Door. Yep, open. Open Door. Tesla's exceeded Open Door. Square. That's a good one. Let's try Square. Square is actually not horrible on the month. Is Shift at $7? No, it's not. Let me see. SFT. Oh, no, that's not that one. Okay, let's SFT. No, there we go. SFT. Oh my God, is it at 748 right now? That's crazy. It's basically like there's no way it can't go up anymore at this point after once earnings come around. That is so crazy. This is some big old losses. Okay, well. What else? Let's look at DraftKings. DKNG. DraftKings down 10% on a month. Virgin is down on a month 52%. Wow. Whoa. XBang, it's a good one. XPEV. 43%. Wow. This is just wreckage. I can't really compare on CCIV or GHVI here because some of them just SPACed 10 months ago. Or I'm sorry, 1 month ago. Microvision. Let's look at Microvision over the last month. MViz. Over a month is actually only down 3%. So that's why it's like some of the things feel like a big discount, but then when you look relatively, they've been at some of these prices recently. Microsoft 6%. What did I just write in? Oh, DocuSign 21%. Yeah, CCIV we're not gonna do. Apple's actually right here, 13% over a month. Jamie Zombound, buy some AMC. Oh my gosh. For the new SPACs won't work here. Clove, I think Clove. Let's see, Clove, 47%. That's pretty high. Yeah, I mean, in terms of like relative declines here, let's look at Redfin. Redfin over the last month, 26%. So it looks like the biggest losers right now, if we look relatively over the last 30 days, are Palantir 34%, Tesla 31%, Redfin 26%, and then Neo 37%, and XPeng around 42%. Yikes. Amazon, that's a good one. We did look at Apple. AMZN. Amazon being down 12% over a month. Not that bad. See, Apple, Amazon holding up compared to like Tesla, which is really going nuts. Oh, man. Okay. Norwegian slammed for pricing in their bond. Oh, and then, of course, it goes to commercial. Fine. Sens is no longer down a quarter. Okay, Sparklines are up right now. Sparklines have moved up. And phase. Let's see if this means we've hit a sustained bottom this time. Or is this another faux bottom? How low must we go? How low can you go? Okay. We got a bottom here. Here. You know what we got to do? Hold on, I know what we got to do. First, we fix the chart. And then, all right, we're gonna look for the biggest losers right now, okay? But in order to do that, we need some something thematic. Yeah, something like this. You know, just nice and soft in the background, not too loud. Not too loud, Kevin. Okay, here we go. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, I like this. So let's do that. That's a good one. We'll play that. We got 20 seconds here. NEO is down 9.7%. Trade Desk is down 9.7%. Palantir down 9.5%. Churchill Capital at $22, up from lows, but also down dramatically. Redfin down 7.17%. Etsy down 6.9%. Tesla down at 579, tried to recover from its low of 570. Yeah. On the other hand, then we have GameStop. Let's talk about GameStop. Where's GameStop? GameStop, a breath of fresh air. Even though it went right back into its box, it's still up today. It's still up 5.7%, now 6%. So if you want Tendies, just go to GameStop. Gap, also up 7.6%, holding steady throughout most of the volatile day and the rest of the market. Bitcoin, also a sign of relief, where you can get up to $250 if you sign up for BlockFi, depending on how much money you deposit. And you'll get paid interest on your money. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so, I mean, that works. So, I mean, we basically just got a market update. All right. Realistically, though, here, it looks like Lemonade just dropped another percent here. So this is what we want to be careful of. These U-turns. We keep getting these runs for 5 or 10 minutes and then a dump. Like, can the audience please answer these questions here? Jay Dav says, did Kevin sell Tesla? And Yashin says, did you sell CCIV? Can the audience please enlighten the members here, the YouTube chat members, which is different from the course members? Which, remember, that course coupon code does expire on March 15th, so check that out. Link down below. Get 38% off. I will be live in the private live stream in an hour and 5 minutes, and we will be answering your questions directly. Thank you for answering that. Okay, NGA. We are bouncing a little bit here. It's like another little minor maybe fake out bounce here. You gotta be so careful. These bounces have been such fake outs. See, look at that. CCIV going right back into the gutter here. Woo. Jeez, so much pain right now. So Neo, Enphase, dip. C3 AI, 9% today. Matterport, 12.19. Oh, it's so cheap. Tesla is sitting at 578. DocuSign, whoo, it's actually recovering. Okay, so we got a little bit of the green coming in. Let's look at the dark red here. Dark red has no, dark red is going back down. Dark red is trying to red candlestick again. Even Norwegian, yeah. Okay, where is Bloomberg? Let's see what they have to say. What do they have to say for themselves? Oh, of course, nothing, an ad. What does CNBC have to say for themselves?
It's going to end up as debt. Finally, the big issue is post-COVID FX markets. It's the talk of many of my sources. Why? Well, it's not only because the dollar's a reserve currency and we're going to have over 200% debt to GDP, but how does the crypto world affect the reserve currency ultimately? Do you see our central bank or government turning over control of the foreign exchange markets to crypto? Somehow, I just don't think so. There's another chapter to this book. Carl, back to you.
All right, Rick. Thank you. Rick Santelli this morning. Coming up, we're going to check in with IMAX.
All right. Let's go back. Well, what do we got over here? Just music at Bloomberg. That doesn't sound good. Are we going to be able to sustain this bounce? That's the question right now. Will the bounce sustain itself? We are bouncing a bit. Norwegian, honestly, Norwegian bouncing like this is a good sign. We did have a big bounce over here. But when Norwegian bounces, so far in the day, other things tend to follow. GameStop breaking out above the line again. We've almost got a full breakout candlestick here. We've got, this marijuana. I'm not in this, but this one just gave away all of its gains in the day here, pretty much. But this seems to pump at open. Like, it'll be, it's the worst time to buy that stock is at market open. Facebook, American Express, Slack, Salesforce. Microvision recovering. Virgin Galactic recovering. Oh, here we go. Come on. Please tell me it's over. I just want to know it's over. Can like God come down right now and just go, Kevin, it's over. And we just need some whole wait. Kevin, it's over. Yeah, that's what we need. And I just plow in. Yeah, it is coffee time. Why aren't you continuing to buy the dip? Well, I did. I bought a little bit earlier, but I'm going bankrupt here, man. I got no money left. I do have some money left. That's not true. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting now because I've been faked out by these. Look at this. Over here, it'd be like, oh, support, buy. Nope. Oh, support, buy. Nope. Oh, support, buy. Nope. Oh, right? Like the pattern so far has been pretty crappy. And so that's why I'm a little slower right now with my buying, because we are just having this consistent downtrend. Tesla, on the other hand, though, this could have hit its bottom right here. But then again, I mean, we saw that over here too. But this is a consistent uptrend right here. You know, even the 20-day moving average doing a nice solid move to the upside here. Whereas before we were just still in this free fall. It was almost like taking a break and then continuing to free fall. We're actually inflecting up here. Oh, but see, you can't talk too soon on these because the red candles, they just keep coming back. It's rough day. I want to go shopping because some of these things are dirt cheap. Shift, oh my God, $7. It's just nuts. Oh, what are they saying here?
Wall Street and Squawk Alley is live.
Tech Tumult, that's what they're calling. Well, we can't play their music, so we'll play our own music. Here we go. Come on, push it. Buying the dip. Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, they're just doing a bunch of B-roll over here. Do you think the EEV sell-off is more dramatic because the sector has been disproportionately hyped, inflated compared to the rest of the market in recent months? It's certainly been more hyped in recent months, yes. Yes, potentially. I think it deserves that hype, though. So it's more of a discount for me. No, they're just playing. They're literally just going to play a music show here. Okay, what's Varney doing? Varney doesn't play music.
Friday.
I don't have to worry about music at Varney's show.
What a turnaround for the markets. We now have the NASDAQ down about 180 points. That's 1.4%. Very strong jobs report earlier this morning. But look at this. The yield on the 10-year Treasury moved up, actually, to 1.6%. It's backed off a bit from there. But that rising long-term interest rate structure, that upset the NASDAQ in particular, which is way down. That's the state of play.
Take a look at this. Bonds jumping again. Look, we dropped below the open, but again jumping. And this is why the market is being so tenuous and why these red candlesticks just keep coming back. We can't bounce. We literally cannot sustain a bounce. The stocks are just, see? Can't sustain it. Now the 20-day moving average is flattening out. So, yeah. Man. All right, folks. I'm going to be live with the course members in 58 minutes to answer all of your questions. So I would love to see you there. Use that expiring coupon code HODL. You'll get 38% off. That does expire in less than 2 weeks. The Ides of March is coming up. It'll be here before we know it. So check that out. Use that coupon code. And folks, hopefully within the next hour, this is just ends and we just go to the moon. That'd be nice. All right, folks. I can dream, right? We'll see you in the next one, folks.